Do you know what a small red flag looks like? Because it's easy to miss. But once you catch it, pivot, it'll save you a world of pain. My name is Naomi, and you're watching my channel, Saint to Siren. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because it's time to win. This is an example of a small red flag.
Yes, it is.
And then he's so handsome. He just sorry, not just handsome, but like he's just so just when I just look at you, it's everything.
When you emotionally pour out to someone how you care about them and they actively really ignore it, take it for granted, you may see a grimace on their face, or they may even chuck up the whatever type smile. This is a small red flags I look out for. It's the facial expressions anytime I'm vulnerable with them. This type of red flag is what you become very sensitive to and aware of, because once you can pivot off of this in your favor, you believe it, you see it as truth, you save yourself a world of harm. In the last video I did, just breaking down Queen and Clarence's relationship, I missed to really show you, like I showed the clip, but I missed to really like point out what the small red flags that you should be looking for, so you can avoid the big disturbances, the big red flags that tear you down. It's easy to miss because your emotions are out here instead of being right here with you. When I say emotions out here, it means you're loving them more than you love you. And I think that is what's going on, allegedly. I think that's what's going on with Queen. She loves Clarence more than she loves herself. Because when you love yourself first, you can see who loves you last. You can see the little signs that manifest about how that person has changed their feelings about you. Because if she cut it off right here, she wouldn't have to experience right there.
I see the 100. They said we're
When you can pick up and master people's micro expressions, microaggressions, then you can easily suss friend or foe, lover or enemy. Where are they trying to be useful to me, or are they just trying to use me? Picking up on these types of movements will save you so much pain. Believing them, believing that this is how this person feels, really is starting to feel about me, is the key to responding or reacting immediately. I cannot tell you how many times I have read a person down or picked up on something that has saved me because I believe their micro expressions as truth to how they really feel. I'm not into the lip service. You can fake that all day.
Chill out. You got nothing to worry about.
But what's on your face type service, how you move in the environment we share and how I move towards you, and I see that you're moving against me, is all the information I need to know and plan out on how I'm about to dip on you first. Another thing too is when you see these types of micro expressions, microaggressions, call it out immediately and don't say, I think, I know. You want to move in I see you. I always say, I see that. I see what you did right there. Oh, you're not fucking with me. We're on stream and I tell you how much I care for you. You just look at me with a, huh. Okay. Call it out immediately. Your best friend starts moving funny, call it out immediately. I see how you moved right there. Speak to them in HR. I have a previous video on that. Speak to them in HR. You call out the behavior just like they would do in a professional environment when an action has been inappropriate from an employee. You did this behavior. This will result in this type action. I see how you playing me on the stream. I'm here being emotional with you, and you blow me off. Cool. You're not coming with me to Streamer University. Bye. Call out the behavior, follow it with an action. They're going to, trust me, you start doing this, people are going to be so blown about how you reading them because you're quick, you picking it up. Also, if you feel like your discernment is lacking, this is how you fine tune it quickly. This is how you get in tune with your discernment. You develop it. You start reading for these micro aggressions, micro expressions. You start training your mind, your nervous system to pick up on these expressions from people towards you, against you. And pretty soon, it won't be something that you have to see. It'll be something that you will feel out. You could just step around a person, be around a person, be like, he don't F with me or she don't F with me. I feel it. And you start believing what your nervous system is trying to tell you. Your nervous system, your intuition, your gut is always talking to you. It is a form of communication from your higher self. There's you as an individual downloaded on this earth. And then there's a higher self, the one that's trying to keep talking to you because they want you to land in the highest position favorable to you. They want to increase your frequency, increase your vibe, change your mind, open your mind in how you think and how you see out here. You're reading everything wrong. And it's not your fault. It's been how we've been taught in this matrix. We've been taught to glaze over the small red flags and only pay attention to when the shit blows up. A long time ago, I was like, I keep running into the same situations where it's blowing up on me when I've been missing those little cues that people don't like me. And when I started tuning into those cues, the facial microaggressions, the micro expressions that someone doesn't like you, the microaggressions that someone doesn't like you, they're competitive with you. And when they get around other people, they're different around you. When you can start cutting off people, you're moving in your favor, you're letting them know you take on the least amount of damage. It's when you're not aware about these things that you take on the full impact. And when you start reading people of this nature, you won't take things so personal. I'm not saying you won't be in your feelings. Of course, you're going to be in your feelings. You're human. But you won't have to take on the brunt of the impact that's coming when you ignore the red flags. You can minimize the damage that comes towards you. You can minimize their access to create damage on you. Pay attention to the small red flags. The small red flags are their micro expressions, their microaggressions, or when they say something that's against you, call it out. Literally, with firm and conviction. I see you. I seen that. Oh, you ain't if with me. Oh, no. What's going on? No. You were honest in that moment. And I got to move honestly on you. You feel so good. You'll be real tuned in and tapped in. If you're feeling like you can't, like your discernment is off, this is one way, this is one hack to fine tune it. And soon you won't even have to see anymore. It will just be a feeling and you will believe the feeling. You will believe yourself. You don't have to ask questions anymore. You don't have to look outside yourself. All your answers are within yourself. That's some pretty deep shit right there. All the answers that you have are honestly within yourself. But this matrix, when we're born, they teach us to what? Look outside of ourselves for the answers. And that's not true. We change how we are to change the environment around us. And when you get these parasites off of you, when you get the people that, when I say parasites, I mean the people that are fake, the people that came around you with a mask, like Clarence came around you with a mask and it's fallen off now. When you can call it out immediately once it falls, and you're going to feel so good. You won't feel run over no more. You won't feel like somebody got you. You're going to be like, I seen you. I seen when you did this, this, and that. You don't F with me and I ain't effing with you. You call it out. It heals your soul. It protects you from further harm. You won't take on so much damage and you won't have to feel like you have to go through therapy and you've been dragged. And when you pay attention to the micro expressions and and aggressions and the little slice they say around you, against you. This is how also when the environment changes on you in real time, somebody changes up on you in real time in the real situation, a real scenario, how you can adapt quickly and stay aligned to what's best for you so you can come out and maintain position or come out elevated in a more favorable position. No one can like get over on you because you calling out what you see or you asking questions. You becoming resistant to whatever they're trying to do. A lot of times an op will show you how they move. You just don't believe that they're going to move like that with you. I had an ex-friend and she was messing with a guy. Cool. But that guy was also messing with our bottle service lady. He was messing with her, my ex-friend, and messing with the lady that we order bottle service from for when we go to our favorite club. I told her, if you're going to tell her, our bottle service lady, if you're going to tell our bottle service lady that y'all messing with the same guy, you can't mess with him no more because you're going to look fake as hell. And she got hella defensive on me. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna F up our connect. We always get the best spots and we always get the bottles we want because we have a connection with this girl. But you over here, dick dizzy. Fine. She told the girl, like, oh, he's messing with you, he messing with me. And then a bottle service girl we've established some trust with, she's gonna believe us. She's gonna think we girls girl. Well, not us. My ex-friend, she's gonna think she's a girl's girl. What happened? That the ex-friend messed with that guy. The bottle service girl found out and realized the ex-friend was just trying to get her out the way. Even though the guy didn't like him or her. When you really think about it, if he can mess with you, he can mess with somebody else. He don't really like either of you. Messing up the connect for no reason. And I really, honestly, I should have seen that as a small red flag as to what they're capable of doing on me. I definitely found that out. When you read people and their behaviors and emotions and all that stuff, you can see in the future what they can do to you. And when you cut them off, soon as they show you that small red flag, you save yourself from so much damage. And you increase your awareness, you increase your intuition, you are fine-tuning the discernment. You're fine-tuning your protective alarm system.